We're hiking back home or towards the Stanislaus Forest and away from the Carson Iceberg Wilderness. And there's a lot of little seasonal creek that runs right through the area. And then I just took a picture of a pond or where some snow melted and the water had settled. It truly is amazing out here, just the kind of sights that we see on these hikes, on these trips. It's a world in itself. And there isn't a lot of people out here, which is why I feel Bigfoot is a contender for this area. I mean, earlier I filmed some tracks in the snow, or at least took photos. We're not seeing those. A Bigfoot print, I should say. We're saying that, you know, it's possible two people stepped in the same print, and someone might think, hey, that's a Bigfoot print. It's very wide and big. But the melting of the snow can distort it, and so can someone stepping in it. So we're trying to go right now around the snow if possible. It's a little bit of a jaunt down, but it's pretty scenery. The woods are cool. There's some clouds over us. I walked past two people and they asked me if I went to the lake, and I was like, the waters were too treacherous. And they had climbing gear or hiking gear where they had the tent and the sleeping bags, you know, the 85-pound backpacks and stuff. And so, you know, imagine crossing heavy currents and you go over one of the waterfalls and it drops 10 feet and you get paralyzed on a rock, break your neck, drown to death in water that's 3 inches, because nobody will get to you in time. So we got to educate people on the safety of outdoors, but at the same time, you know, if you're going to set up camp and you're carrying heavy backpacks, you may not want to cross rapids this time of year when the snow's melting, because the most snow in the Sierra Nevadas is Yosemite and the Carson Iceberg Wilderness, and up in those mountains and the Alpine County, because the mountains are all, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13,000 feet in height. And so the snow doesn't melt all the way till getting into July, or towards July, maybe even August. Anyways, not really a lot of Bigfoot evidence, but you know, like I said, I'll look at things from both ends of the both ends of the spectrum, and try to show both points of view as a good paranormal investigator should. And you can decide for yourself when you see something, you the viewer. Of course, you know, it's good to hypothesize that these creatures could be real, and of course they would use trails to travel on. They really wouldn't leave any prints. Maybe in the snow they might leave some, like I said, big flat impressions that could be 15, 16, 18 inches. But you got to also take into account erosion, you know, and then people make step in them and distort them. This is the Pacific Crest Trail, and it goes up to Noble Lake, and then there's a little cutoff through a canyon to Bull Lake, and probably in a week or two we'll come back and we'll do the other half of this trail, so that way you can get on our website, you're going to get a full preview of the region and the area for probably a total of 15 miles when we're done with the project, just to document all the butterflies and birds and flowers and anything else we can come across that needs preservation. Anyways, it's time to go. I want to say peace to all my fans, my 420 friends. It's a great day. Where are you on this Saturday? I'm in the High Sierras. This is Lord Rick. Wow, muddy, but there's some snow up ahead.